Hello everyone, my name is Monkey and welcome to a new Hollow Knight Silksong video. This will be my first narrated video in Silksong. It's gonna be a long one, I hope you enjoy. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're liking the Silksong content. In any case, this run, I'm doing a full run of the game, start to finish, in Act 1 and 2. I'm not getting into Act 3 right now. The idea is to finish the game with only the Hunter's Crest, which is the base movement that you have, base attack patterns. And I kind of understand where you're gonna say, which is, isn't that what everybody did? And it's kind of, but I'm also gonna try to do other videos on other crests. So obviously I need to do the base one first, because you're gonna have to use the base one to get to the others. That's just how it is. We start on Farloom. There's the shell shards here. They're gonna get used quite a bit during the run. I do like using my tools, although this is a pseudo, like, I'm taking a speedrun, I'm taking a speedrun trail or, like, playthrough, and just doing it slowly. I'm not speedrunning. But I'm doing only the essential parts to finish the run. So there are other shards here you can get. The vast majority went into the water, but I don't care very much. We're not getting our first tool for quite a bit. Maybe for 15 minutes of this 2 hours recording. Anyway, just jumping around Moss Grotto. Get the moss berries. They're gonna be useful later on. The moss berries, we're gonna need the 3, so I'm getting the 2 early on. I don't want to get back here. And the hornet is sick, sadly. By the way, I'm really liking the game. I already finished it at 100% in my regular playthrough. I'm not gonna show much of that. I showed a lot of the content from fights and stuff through different videos that if you don't like my voice, they aren't voiced, so you can go and enjoy that. Yeah, I'm getting excited for more videos, for more ideas, because in my first playthrough I only used the Reaper Crest, and Reaper Crest gives you the down pogo slash that you can just use on everything, and it's super easy to use. Whereas the base movement, you have this angle that I keep jumping doing that is extremely difficult to get used to. Yeah. And I'm super enjoying all the Hunter's March memes on the internet. Especially that you don't even have to go to Hunter's March at all during the game. It's completely an optional area of the game. At least at the Act 1 and Act 2 finish. You know, the base ending. That we're doing today. In Act 3 you're gonna need to go into Hunter's March quite a bit. Spoilers by that. Anyway, Moss Mother. For Moss Mother, you're just gonna have to keep her on the right side every time she attacks, because on the left she can go way up and it's gonna be tough to hit her, while on the right, she went on the left, that's fine. As you can see, she's way too high. Hail, no need to die on the first boss of the game. And she's done. I like it as the first boss. It's basically the Fly from Hollow Knight, with just, instead of being in the air, like on a small platform, you are on the ground here. Very easy, very cool. Oh, she's sick back again. Garama, but we're gonna fall down.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, Ababa, Memero. Torotano.
That's fine.
Jomane.
Benny Frank.
Fayuma.
Yanara.
Plataka. Mimiro.
Now, at the start of the game, I want to give a big thanks to Blue SR. They are speedrunner for Hollow Knight and obviously Silksong, holder of the world record, I believe, as of this recording, at 1 hour 8 minutes, which is crazy, by the way. Pseudo following their route. So I have some objectives that I want to do myself, and obviously I'm not speedrunning. This didn't even get the speedrunner achievement as a run because I took like 5 hours and a bit, which is more than 5 hours for the speedrunner achievement. You're gonna see the time at the end. Anyway, a lot of what you see me do is just me following their entire run step for step, except at the start here, where I'm actually trying to farm 500 rosaries, the red beads thing. And the main idea to farm them is I want to buy the simple key so that I can go and obtain the Wanderer's Crest. And even though this is simply a Hunter's Crest run, so you 100% don't use any other crest, I need to unlock it because saves you can revert in this game. So I'm gonna just revert the save to the Wanderer's Crest point and start a new game from there. It's the same setup. I don't have to redo this part of the game again and again and again. And in that run, I'm gonna open up another crest that will be used another third run, and so on and so forth. Here I'm trying to get this guy skip. I obviously am very bad at this skip. If you skip it up, like, you save quite a tedious way around. Because you either go in this direction, just up by bouncing on this slot, or you just walk all the way around down to the right, up, left, and go back to here. So it's just annoyance that I'm trying to avoid. Start of the game, much like Hollow Knight, is quite slow, but it gets very much quicker very quickly, so you don't have to worry about it. If this segment feels long, you can just skip to the next. Anyway, I tried to do it again. I also fail again. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get it. Here I was almost gonna get it, but I didn't. Nope, no skip for me. So we go down, and we have our first arena, which is flies and skulls and stuff. Nothing too major or scary. Gonna say, I saw a lot of complaining on the internet about the difficulty of the game, and while it is quite literally, like, factually harder than Hollow Knight, it's not the hardness that people are talking about. Like, double damage is annoying, course. I'm not gonna argue that it isn't. But yeah, like you get used to it quite quickly. My main issue, to be honest, is that you can't heal one by one. You have to heal 3 hearts at a time, 3 masks, sorry, at a time. And healing 3 masks at a time is quite annoying. Because the majority of the game you're gonna take a hit and you're gonna just heal because you have the silk for it to heal. And so dealing more attacks is just wasted attacks that you're not gaining silk on, while you can just heal. Sherma obviously here opened the door with their song. The lever was just something that, I don't know what happened. It was Sherma's song that opened the door. Bon. Anyway, that was Sherma. Sherma's the best boy, best girl, best them, I don't know. It's a bug, so don't cancel me, please. We're not gonna need a lot of the benches. I'm gonna get a bench later on, but generally speaking, I'm just saving my money for now. I can just run it back if I need to, and you know, I can cut it from the video. I'm gonna cut a lot of this in this video, don't worry. So obviously here in the regular, just basics run, you go get the dash, that's fine. I'm trying to run around, fight some enemies that do give some rosaries, because I want that 500. Here, just I have to go up to get the silk spear. It's the first requirement of the run, and I'm trying to kill enemies just to find any enemy that does give out rosaries. Obviously these don't, but I'm still not 100% of what every enemy drops and stuff, so. Especially that the first run took me like 60 hours to 100% the game, so I kind of forgot the early areas. I'm gonna make my way up to try and get to the silk spear. I believe it's just above bone area. I don't remember the name. Just above the starting area. I'm also trying to get some shards, not all the shards, because I want to use the cog flies later on when I get to them. Also, they are very, very late game in this kind of run, and it turns out at that point they are not worth it. So a bit of a spoiler for the run, I'm gonna get them, but they're not gonna be that helpful. $69, nice. More beads, more rosaries. I'm gonna call them all types of words because a rosary is quite hard for me to like remember for some reason. I don't know why, so don't worry about it too much. Ushanka. Chakra is best girl in the game. Don't quote me on that because people's gonna say Sharma is. I'm gonna try to get some maps because I don't know the way at 100%. But obviously I'm just saving up my 500 for the simple key. get to the best zone to farm rosaries early game. These guys are very good to farm, especially with the silk spear. If you are early on in the game, you can just do this for quite a bit. Especially with the wish later on, I'm gonna get it. There's a wish that gives you, I believe, 120 rosaries just for beating them, and they give the rosaries themselves, and it's very good area. But for now, no, I need to jump. Okay, I need to jump and down pogo. Some jumps are like this in this game. Like, it feels super doable, but it's simply like too far away. Open the door for no reason. There are traps here, so be careful. And get to the first main area where we can getting our silk spear. Here there is this guy skipped with this fly. I just don't know how to do it. So let's just go the regular way. It's not that big of a difference. Enemies galore. Already at around 200. And we finally here, we get our, we need to bind to get our silk spear. Now, silk spear is the most broken spell in the game, I believe. Like, the parry is good, obviously. The dash is amazing if it didn't have an enormous wind up. But it's like, the silk spear is just, you get the first thing, it's so easy to use, it's so powerful. I believe it does basically 3 nail hits of damage, no matter what your nail damage is. So that's a new mechanic that wasn't in the old games. At least that's the info circuit right now. If it's wrong, please correct me. I don't proclaim to be a knowledge guy on this game. That's just what I heard from speedrunners. Now we're gonna get the wish that will give me my, that I'll need the moss berries for. I'm gonna need the 3 moss berries here. I thought that I only needed 2, for some reason. So I spoke to her like 3 times. I'm like, why isn't she getting it? And it's 3 moss berries. I'm like, sure, okay. It's not that helpful, but I'm not gonna get anything else that is helpful, so might as well just get it while on the way. So I get the 3rd moss berry, and I just go for it, go back to this bug to give me my first tool, my second tool. Berry picking, wish granted. As a reward, the Druid's Eye. Again, I was saying the Druid's Eye isn't something that I enjoy, like, or that I used really in the first playthrough. It's kind of good, it's not really that good. In this game, you don't really survive more than one hit, and with one hit, you don't gain enough silk to do anything. So, but it's better than nothing. It was gonna be an empty slot in my crest. Now it has something. And now we're gonna go to fight the bestest of boys, the bestest of girls. People call her Ava, Era, Ayla. I don't know. I just call her when I need a taxi. The Bell Beast. Very fun fight, actually. Like, for how much limited movement you have, it is quite an enjoyable fight. Obviously, you can get 3 hits in the ground attack, and you can get 4 with the jump attack, so we kinda like the jump attack more. So you can just down Pogo her again, that she's going back. I get 3 instead of 4 here, that's quite a bit less than what's needed. Spear her by the side. And boom, first death of the run. I'm not gonna showcase all the deaths, I died quite a bit in this run, but I just wanted to show the first one. So we go back immediately. I might add a death, like, death counter in future videos. This was just too embarrassing to include in this run. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have gotten 5th, I believe. Anyway. Here you should still spear her in the middle. Just 3 hits in one time. The third one is quite difficult there. Phase transition, get a couple of hits in. Just heal for safety, and she's just minutes away from dying. It was seconds away, same thing. We go into our first memory. I believe they are memories, maybe they are something else. Not sure what to call them. To remember our ancestors. Very easy platforming. Not supposed to be hard, you have infinite HP here, so you can't really die. And we get our first silk heart. Hey, look at that. Such a cute guy. We're basically gonna use it once during the entire run, like basically twice because it's going and coming back, but you know. Here we do the bell skip, which is just go back, go in, and trang. You don't have to see the animation. And I get all the way to this jail. In the jail, there's this guy. He's a stinky thief. Grindel.
Wenera.
I included this because we get the straight pin here. The main tool we're gonna use throughout the entire run. Obviously, the gay pin is quite more powerful, but you can't get that in this game, sadly. This game is only straight pins for some reason. Let's equip it. I'm just playing around. I thought they can be like broken and something would drop from them. Something would drop from them. Add the straight pin so we affirm that we are straight. Go to the deep docks. Here I didn't do the skip correctly, but it worked out in my favor. We have this guy skip also, which doesn't save that much time, but it's fun to do. Go all the way to next to the far fields. Here we're in the far fields actually, but no, that's fine. And I buy this bench because I'm planning on dying. I'm not really planning on dying, but I think I will die. So I thought let's have this checkpoint. I also plan on getting the 120 from the quest that I can get in Bone Bottom. Oh, it's Bone Bottom, I remember that. So I'm not worried about rosaries anymore. Clear the way a bit, go up, and up again, and get to the arena. It's quite an easy arena with the Silk Spear. People just don't use the Silk Spear here for some reason. Like, not for some reason. I know if Silk Spear uses Silk, which is your healing, and you don't want to waste it on attacks if you're just gonna die. I understand the less usage of Silk skills, I'm gonna call them. But like, they are very powerful, especially early on, and even later on. They aren't bad at all. They're just a bit more risky to use. And we get to the second ability, which is the dash sprint. I don't know what it's called in game. I forgot. Little. The swift step. Now the game starts to accelerate. From here, normally in the run, you go and fight Lace, which, you know, very fun fight. But as I've been saying for quite a while, I need to get the crest for future runs. So I fight this guy for some rosaries. I'm not sure why I ran back here. Probably just looking for other enemies to fight. Anyway, I make my way back to Bone Bottom, get the wish for the 120 rosaries. I also give them this, just why not, you know, on the way. Garb of the Pilgrims. Go back to the Rosary Farm area, and they are quite easy to farm. Just 2 silk spears gets us the first 2. Can keep running for this guy. He's like 1 hit, he can get in. Obviously, I'm not showing the entire farm. That would be super boring. Missed the spear. Use the straight pins. Maybe they're straight because they go straight. So I'm just prejudiced like that. Okay. And I'm just a few guards away from the 120 necklace. I go back, I farm them, I get the wish done, get the necklace, but on the way I already got my 500, so I just buy the key. Heal up, and I'm going the wrong way. This helps quite a bit. I just go the wrong way for some reason. I need to internalize the movement, the map more. But since I don't know the map, I'm just gonna use the money I just got to just buy some maps.
Mejina Fora.
This was 100% wasted rosaries. I basically didn't use the map once. Like, I probably pressed the button, you know, but from this point on, I just really knew where to go. For some reason. Future runs, just I'm not gonna do it. And it wasn't cheap. Like, it was 150 plus whatever I had in left after 500, so basically just 150. Here I was trying to pogo, then I remembered I can just dash. Dash through the corridor. I hate this guy. I loathe this guy. Open the door with the simple key. Go through a bit of Wormway. It's not like crazy. I'm trying to farm a heal. Obviously, you're seeing a bit of cuts because I did die early on in the crest place. I'm not gonna show every single death, as I said. Just farming some HP, dropping down. Ooh, lifeblood. Or plasmium, is it? Same thing. Open the door because I forgot to do it the first time I was here. And just go back to the shrine. What is a chapel? I always forget the name. The Chapel of the Wanderer. Trap lines are so easy to spot. Anywho. I know what I'm doing. Just go back. Go back to the fight. There's an arena here. It's quite easy, but I got here with like 2 HP last time because Wormways wasn't cooperating correctly with me. Rolly boy. I just got them there as garbs. Why are they attacking me? I die a second time. Then again, playing this game from the start is quite embarrassing without all the movements, even though I do have like some decent movement, but now I have the door open, so getting back there is quite easy. Just go back to the chapel, do the arena correctly. Five hits for the big guy, it's quite a lot. Let's heal and hit what guy is down. And they're done. Shout out to the pins, they came in clutch here. Just like to open my ways before I go down, so that's fine. And we'll find the Wanderer basically asleep or dying or dead, I'm not sure. But we can get his crest. Crest change, even though we're not supposed to use any other crest, so basically I just do have to book it to the nearest bench I can find. And it's the one at bottom. Don't attack anybody, don't use any attacking movements. Just jump around and dash. And we finally are at the bench, so I sit down, change my crest immediately. 100% Hunter's Crest. Run. I just can't get back to this point in the save later on after this run is done to start a new run with the Wanderer's Crest. Now we get to Lace and just going all the way to the right basically. First Lace fight. It was very enjoyable. I did it first try in my first playthrough. I sadly can't say the same about the other Lace fight. She starts getting super annoying later on. But for the first one, she's quite easy. Now I'm trying to learn the down pogo on her. So I'm having a bit of fun with it. Obviously you can be more aggressive, but you're gonna risk getting parry. Just heal, don't use the spear yet. Even though I'm only hit once, I'm just gonna use my healing when I can. And the straight pins again just wins the fight. Just try. Quite easy fight. Very fun though. And now the game accelerates quite a bit. Like, I know we still have basically an hour and a half in this video, but they are quite quick hour and a half. Keep going all the way to the right. Pop down the lava, that's fine. Until we get to the far fields. And in here, we're gonna get to this point. We're gonna say hello to some basically old robot. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. Why is he in the lava? Anyway, let's just keep moving on. He's not doing anything. Get to this house. We're gonna need to go in to get our floating device. I was like, why am I not using the wind? Obviously, I still can't at this point.
That's fine.
Talk to the seamstress. Very weird name, if I do say so myself. Get the wish that is important. I don't know about you, but in my first playthrough, I just ran around a lot to find all 25 that you need. All 25 pins that you need. But you really don't need to go much further than this point. That's 3 already. And where's the third one? I don't know. Anyway, there's another guy here. Try to get the one that goes up. And then you just go right, go left, and they respawn. You don't have to move an inch further than this to just keep farming them. There's 2 in the wall here. I take the damage, but I get the 2. It's kind of worth it. This is the tedious part. And we have all 25, so I do a quit out. Because I can save up the run back, you know. I don't need to go back there. On foot. Just bench warp away. Now, you're gonna watch this full animation, but I need to avert your eyes a bit. After this. Just don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Oh my god, she's naked. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, Hornet. You didn't have to do that, Hornet. Don't be naked, Hornet.
Buenera. Mio fine?
Did you know that Hornet really likes fluffy things? Oh, I'm way too much on Reddit, man. I need to get some grass. Anyway. Let's go back to our spot. And ooh, where's the guy? He already awakened. I already died to him. It was embarrassing. I didn't first try in my first playthrough, but you know. And I know you can skip him. You can just jump, heal, and dash, and you're at the bone there on the other side on the left. But I decided to not skip him. I like the fight. I like the lore about him. So, you know. Why skip a cool boss? Especially when he's just on the way. Let's heal, let's not die twice on an easy boss. I'm sometimes like sad by the skips that speedrunners find. Because I really enjoy this fight. And like nobody's gonna play it anymore. Because you can jump past through it. Now we get the 2 wind vents that I wish were there in the Savage Beast Fly fight here. That was a super toxic fight to do. Anyway, he's dead. I'm like, as sad as it is, I'm glad he's dead. So we can just run out. And climb out. All the way up. Nope, not that crevice, this crevice. I didn't need to do that one. It was by mistake. We heard it all. I didn't want to hear the song again. Ow. Okay, just beat the flies. No need to die here. I don't have a close bench. Heal up. Finally, the final one. And we go all the way up to Greymore. Greymore was like huge but surprisingly smaller than I thought it would be. I got the bench at the halfway home, don't worry about it. I died to this guy quite a bit, so I'm just showing the last Moorwing fight that actually did win. Took me like half an hour to do it. Even though he has been weakened at this point, like this is after the update. It's just my main issue with this type of boss is that his body is a hit point. Like, oh, he's down. I need to get to him as quick as possible to hit him like 3 times. And I touch him by my body and just take 2 damage. Or even 1 damage at this point, I forgot if it was nerfed or not. Like, when you're staggered, your body shouldn't be an active hit attack point. At least that's my opinion. See, why did I take damage there? Doesn't make any sense. I'm learning Pogo though, which is the main idea of this run, is just to learn to use this damned Pogo. I know you can also cheese him on the above, like, side of the entrance of the room. I didn't want to do that. If I'm playing the game, I'm playing the game to, like, get kind of better at least. And to enjoy myself, not to just cheese the bosses. And here we get to Bellahart. Cutscene, skip. If you wanna see the cutscene, play the game. Bellahart is a fun area, but not very enjoyable to be in, especially before beating Widow. For some reason, I thought the nail guy would be here, but obviously he's just tied up for now. I wanted to take the elevator, it's not working. So let's just go the right way into Shellwood. Now in Shellwood, main objective is to get the wall cling or wall grip or claw grip. You know the ability that I'm talking about. Let's beat this because I've already, like, basically lost to him a couple of times. Now, I watch speedrunners at the game. They do this room in like 2 seconds. I have no idea how to do it. They zoom around so much. Anyway, I just want to be alive. Go here. There is an arena. The flower arena. It's very easy. Very cool until you get stick bugged. Possibly the most annoying bug in the early game, in my opinion. They're so thin, it's hard to hit them, and they hit you for way too much, way too quickly. Just the flower left. I need her to come down a bit. Thank you. I go try to open the bench, but obviously I don't have any money. Because I lost it further than this. Here I already dropped with the... what's it called? The elevator. I opened the door back because, as I said, I already dead ahead of this, so... I get lucky with the heal, he doesn't hit me. I'm like, just leave, man, just leave. Why are you fighting him? Just leave. Sometimes I'm so stubborn. For no reason, also. Lie, goodbye, thank you. And here there's the parkour that every speedrunners like. I don't. It's quite annoying. Oh, look at that poor flea. It's never getting out, by the way. Never. He's gonna die there. As I said, this is super annoying to do. You need to do them left, right, left, right, left. Not the last two, can't be too left because you're gonna go under the platform. Left, right, left, no. I dropped. And it's left, right, left. That's it. Finally here. And this way we can just skip what's her face? Sister Splinter by using the Garama skip. So you can taunt this enemy all the way down. She's out of range, that's fine. Taunt her like 4 or 5 times, you need to get her down a bit. Until she's on screen, and just keep taunting. You need to get her past this point, then she will like arise herself, that's fine. And that's the Garama skip. Now instead of going left or going from the right side, you can just pogo her. She needs to be a bit higher. I missed it, that's fine. You go back, you go in, and you Garama away another time. This is a super easy skip, unlike the fly one, which you need to calculate in your head the speed at which the fly is moving and the angle that you're gonna hit. Here there's a wall. There's quite an easy enemy to predict the movement of, and it's not that hard of a jump. She needs to be a bit higher. And we're up. That's Garama skip. So obviously after Sister Splinter you come from here, so I just wasn't sure on the route. I got it eventually. I beat this guy just because it's easier. Not sure why I paused here. In case. 2 flowers and we're in. I can drop in the water, that's fine. Hit the wall. I'm moving cautiously because I don't want to repeat all that again. I already died once. At the Garama skip, like, I just didn't want to do it again. If I'm moving quickly, like I could have jumped all that, I didn't need to pogo anything. That's fine. But we're finally here. Basically 1 hour into the video. Was like an hour 50 into the game. When I get the wall grip, the claw grip, the what's it called in the game, please? The cling grip. Just wall jumping. Without Sister Splinter. And I can just go and finish up Belhart right now. Don't need anything from here. Oh, some rosaries. No, thank you. There's an enemy that's annoying to deal with. That's the bells. Now we have full HP, so we can face tank some obstacles here. There's this big bell guy. That's not an obstacle, that's just me being bad. There's this big bell guy in this drop that you can face tank, but I dodge him. That's fun. I then try to dodge the second one, and boom, I didn't have to. the way is up, my guy. Just go up. Nope, I keep going the wrong way. I figured out it's the wrong way, but I found some rosaries, so that's fine. Here I took the bench, because I did have the rosaries this time, and it's a close way here. It's not that far. And obviously, Widow is like not the hardest boss, but it's definitely not easy. So let's just take the bench here. Now we go back to fight Widow.
Vienta!
Vienta? Let the fight start. Widow, it's first try. Probably gonna die, no big worries. This is a free heal movement. I need to start dodging these. They are quite easy to dodge. Don't have a heal this time, that's fine. She's finally moving like I need her to move. The bell attacks are the easiest to dodge and the easiest to deal damage through. A good thing they nerfed the bell's damage. Everything was 2 damage back then when I first did her, but with the bells doing only 1 damage, it was quite easier than the first run. Also, I knew all the movements, so that helped a bit. I keep missing this puzzle. It's not that hard to line up. First phase down. There's this attack that is just super hard to dodge if you are close. I'm thankfully and like quite bad play of me. I'm never close enough for her to catch me in it. I say that as I'm getting caught by it. Anyway, the fight is very manageable, very easy. First time around, it was super hard for me to deal with him. I like had to use poison tools and everything to get him. Obviously, extra damage was a thing, but I don't know. This time it felt much easier. Maybe I'm just good at the game. I don't know. Maybe. We have the needle in. Some annoying maneuvers here with only wall grip and jumping and dash. I feel like this is the most unnecessary one. It doesn't tell a big story, like it just tells that spiders did play music. Like that's something. You know, I don't know. Could have been just not that long of a jumping around area and cutscene. Oh my god, they played the harp. So meta. I mean, it's called Silksong, so we're gonna focus on the song. That's fair, I guess. Any case, let's focus on the songs. Free this elevator. Hit the lever, and we're gonna hear it because we can't skip it. I can't do a bench warp here. I just don't wanna. Yay, Bill. You think they're called Williams? Because they are bells. Let's open this up, even though I'm never going there anyway. Ever again. In this playthrough. Elevator. Come on, please go down. Hello. And here the main idea is to go to Pliny, the pin master, and sharpen our pin. Our needle, actually, not pin.
Wellianis.
Da, fenestra.
Willianis. Now, in between the last scene and this one, I did stop playing. So when I booted up the game again, I forgot to press record for like 5 minutes. All I did was just farm some rosaries, open the Bellway. Because we're gonna get to Velhart later on. I'm sorry about that, couldn't record it. Anyway, now we're not going after all the bells for for the Citadel. If you went to the Last Judge way, I'm not going there. Last Judge is annoying to fight. You know what's more annoying is the mist. So we're going the mist way. Yeah, it's the speedrun route. I don't know why I wanted to take it. I just want to play like them, like the cool boys. Anyway, we're gonna go to the mist through Sinner's Road. I have died numerous times throughout this road, the entire road. Sinner's Road is super annoying to run through. This jumping platform, you get used to it. First time it's like annoying, but then it's regular. And the mist is super annoying itself. It's not an easy or a forgiving area to pass through, even when you know the mechanics of the area. I tried Timothy Skip multiple times. It doesn't work for me. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I pogoed the guy 3 times, and I just can't get to a wall or to something to grab on. So no Chalamet skip for me. Just run around normally and go the dreaded room, as they call it. you can just pogo the enemy at the bottom here to go to the top without going through that room. I could not do it. And it's called Timothy Chalamet skip because the enemy says Chalamet when he attacks. In any case, jump around, you're gonna notice I have already opened the way to the mist because I did make it there once and I died. So that was a cut part of the video. In the mist, you're obviously just gonna find the butterflies, play your needle in, follow the butterflies. There are some speedrunning ideas in the mist. They help in casual playthroughs also, which I'm gonna speak about when we get to them. But mainly for now, first two rooms, you're gonna just find the butterflies and follow them. That's all you're gonna do. You can juggle rooms, which is go back to the room you were in just before to find an easy butterfly next to the door. But I'm not gonna risk it here. I'm just gonna follow the butterflies regularly. Now, room 3 in the mist is always a side entrance, be it left or right. Obviously, you can't just come in from the way you entered, so I came in from the right, I can't just go back to the right. But I know for sure it's the left opening here. Any side entrance works, as long as it's not the one you came from, because some rooms have two right entrances, so you have to be careful about that. Halfway point through the mist, quite easy. Room 4, you have to play the needle in for butterflies. And there's an annoying wraith right next to them that's eating myself. But I beat it, so that's fun. Come on, be easy. They are down and to the left. Okay, there's an annoying wraith just here. I can't avoid. Let's just run past. We don't care. I believe it's down. In room 5, it's a right out way. So generally speaking, it can never be the same right you come in. So if it's you coming from a right, it's the other right. If it's not, it's a right entrance. If the room has two right ways out, you're gonna need the butterflies, but if it only has one, it's that one. I go to the right. I'm out of the mist with 1 HP. 1 mask. But that's fine. That's all I need. Let's go to exhaust organ. Get the bench. And if you noticed the song there was a skip because I died to Phantom quite a bit. Like 2 times, I believe. Maybe 3. He was annoying, but he wasn't that annoying. I kind of like the Phantom fight, so I know it. Two damage before the game, before the fight even starts is always fun. Itahu. Generally speaking, you just have to avoid his parry. It's the most annoying thing to get hit by. Everything else is manageable. Arivenchi. I wish we had the shot for Hornet. He's starting to exhaust attack. Oh, we can heal. That's fine. Dude, stop parrying, my guy. He can heal. Nice. I can take some damage. I can play a bit unsafe. And obviously if you're like just pogoing him, his parry is basically useless because you can just float above it. So if you ever find it hard to fight Phantom, just try to pogo him. I'm obviously not the best player. I died to him, as I said, more than a couple of times. But the idea of fighting him is quite easy. It's easy to learn, and then execution obviously will be difficult a lot of the times. If you have the secret sauce, you're not just going at it blind or just trying to outdamage him before he kills you. How did I not get hit there? The exhaust was on me. Danger. No healing, three masks down. But we get there. And I parry him. Look at that. It's quite dancey. I like the fight. He's probably my favorite boss in the game. And we got the parry skill, which I definitely hate. I was never and will never play the parry style of game. Not sure why I went back. Just go ahead, there's no point. Because getting the new spell gives you the silk back, so you can heal if you're not even at max HP. So just take the elevator all the way up. And at this point I was like, am I doing this quite fast? Can I get the speedrunner's achievement? And like, I was close. I was 16 minutes away from the speedrunner's achievement, but no, I couldn't. So you're gonna see me try to be fast. And like stop to look up the routing instead of just playing the routing from my head. Memory locket, never gonna use that. I should have, honestly. I need some rosaries for the Bell Beast here. Because we're gonna go back from here to Bellheart and from Bellheart to here. So. Put back the spear. People do still use the parry here for some reason. I don't. And we are officially in Act 2. So theoretically that was like half the game. Generally it was the third of the game. Realistically it wasn't like fifth of the game with how much like content Act 3 there is, you know. But for this run it was more than half the way there, because right now we have just to go all the way up, fight the Cogwork Dancers, get the 3 melodies, finish the game. Quite easy, right? What is it, like 5 bosses and 2 big arenas? That's fun. I'm fighting them just to get the Bell Beast, as I said. And we got it. I was face stacking the wall, I wasn't looking at the game. I know what I'm waiting for. I should have just went ahead. Like, I was distracted here. Anyway, pogo section. With the annoying sideways pogo. And this is quite big, so I'm gonna cut some parts off. Just know it wasn't easy. Oh, he didn't wake up for some reason. He normally wakes up the bell throwing guy. We get to Songglaive. Free up the bell. Ring it. I needed a bench before Cogwork Dancers, just so it doesn't take me forever to just get back here every time I need to.
Buenera.
Got stuck with the caretaker. This guy, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna say more. Anyway, I have my bench. So let's just go hope. And you're gonna notice in this run, every time I get a bench for safety, just before a boss, I first shot the boss. I don't know why. I don't know how they do it. But like, every single time I do an extra move just to get a safety bench, I always just beat the boss first try. So, Cogwork Dancers. Very fun, very tragic fight. I really didn't like the Clover Dancer fight. And if you know that fight, like, you know, if this is enjoyable, that wasn't. I wish that fight was better, to be honest. Anyway, knowledge time. These guys don't have a shared HP, and they don't always go back to the places they were before the big moves. So you need to focus only one guy, not the two, and you need to hope that you can follow them and hope that you get the correct positioning once they do this move. Because they generally go back to it, but they don't always go back to it. The way I figured to follow it is that the right guy normally goes back right after any move, unless like it's clearly stated otherwise by the movement you see on the screen. And I'm quite scared they're gonna get faster and I don't have any HP. Oh, I have HP, let's heal. No, he didn't take it quickly. As you see, he didn't go back to where he started. He went back right. So I keep hitting the right one. I'm not sure if it's correct. But I try to keep up the right one as much as possible. I'm not sure that I followed him correctly, to be honest. Like, I'm watching this video while recording the voiceover. I'm not sure that I followed him correctly, but I got there. Now the guy, solo. If you lose to this guy, you're just, like, you're not paying attention, you're not playing the game. Just one guy telling you exactly where he's going and what he's doing for an attack. Sad fight. And the 3 robot mannequins are gonna tell us to go to the 3 robots that are not mannequins and get the songs. It's weird that the Archetict just, like, is never there. But in any case, even though we go to Cogwork's core first, we're actually not getting the Hogwarts guy. We're not getting the Architect song first, we're getting the Vaultkeeper song first. Yeah, I remember there's something, but I didn't remember what it is, so I was just jumping around. And turns out it's the map. That's fun. Anyway, I died quite a bit in this area. Not a lot, but quite a bit. So you're gonna see me, like, some skips already opened, like this door and stuff. It's just I died before and I'm not gonna show it because I died a lot. If this was like a run that needs to be submitted, I would obviously keep them. It's not. Just take your time, go through it. So first and foremost, main idea right now is to get the Harpoon. And the Harpoon is through here, basically. We have the Vaultkeeper arena. Quite annoying of an arena, but nothing is as annoying as the last one, so it's doable, it's not that difficult. Somehow there isn't an enemy like the Ancient Aspen or something. I don't remember what it's called. It was super annoying in original Hollow Knight, and there isn't one here. There's the bell throwing flying guy. Super annoying, but he's not dangerous, he's just annoying. I'm missing every hit, that's fine. I'll just walk on dash. That works. See, this guy in the middle, he's just super annoying. Try to silk spear him, but it doesn't work. the last wave before the mini boss. I'm not gonna call him boss, he's a regular enemy. So he's running around behind. Vaultkeeper clone, or he's the Vaultkeeper, I'm not sure. Why does he look like the Vaultkeeper if he's not him? I mean, he's a spider and the Vaultkeeper is a snake, or something like that. A centipede, I believe. Super easy enemy to beat alone, but the first time you meet him, you don't know the movement, so he's quite tough. Not really on the any subsequent run. I was just surprised that I did it first try. And to be honest, I was just looking the way here. It's too complicated to just run by yourself and do it quickly. Like, you're gonna go down, go up, go right, go around that big pillar, and then go to the puzzle room, and then, you know, it's super annoying to do. Blind. Nope, that's where we came from. Even with knowing the way, like, even with watching the way, I still couldn't find my correct direction. Whispering Vaults. Around this pillar I was talking about. And just go back. Follow this L shape. Go to the left. And ooh, I completely forgot. I'm not getting the melody right now. I'm getting the pale oil. Right. Yeah, you need the pale oil to have the second nail upgrade. Now, third and fourth nail upgrade are quite fun, are quite strong. But in this type of run, you don't really need them. Also, like doing the 5-minute delivery thing from Belahart to the Citadel is super annoying, and getting all 5 things is even more annoying, so. Here, just, I'm missing my pogos, I'm missing my wall jumps. This is a cool first playthrough area. Okay, this is my last complaint. This is a cool first playthrough area. It's not a cool every playthrough area. It's just tedious. And that's my last complaint. It's fun! The game is fun! Yay. Close myself in. That's fine. Get this door. Get the pale oil. That's great. Now we can just drop here and that will be fine. But actually we do need to go back to open up TROBBIO's trapdoor. Because it makes the TROBBIO fight to get to it is very fast, so. It's not that long of a run back. Just enter the stage from this area. And you have this quill that you can get if you didn't buy the Regent quill. And you get a different one in your inventory. That's, you know, that's something. But anyway, this is the lever that you need to do to open up the TROBBIO fight from this side of the map. We Garama the Bill Beast. I like to do it more than just calling her Ava. Because everybody calls her Ava. I try to Garama her because I'm different, you know? I'm special. I'm not like the other boys. Get the second nail upgrade. And final one for the run, as I said. Let's watch. Oh, he's grinding it. Look at that viscousness of the pale oil. Hola. Ooh. Crispy stuff. Yeah. Zazama, thank you so much. Okay, bye. Oh, Pushanka, my guy. Or my gal. I believe she's spoken to as female, but I'm not sure. In any case, Pushanka. Get the bench and let's go fight TROBBIO. Are that to TROBBIO? Very obvious. But I genuinely only died to him once. Like, as far as fights go, I know the TROBBIO fight quite a bit. He's very fun. The issue is if I do release the entire footage, it's 5 hours, and I don't think anybody will watch that. I'm not sure anybody will watch this. It's a 2 hours video. It's by far my longest video that I've ever did on this channel. So I'm hoping it's not too annoying. Now, you can parry the tornado. I obviously hate the parry, I already said so. So I just try to pogo it. And if you have a down pogo crest, it's so easy to pogo him twice, maybe 3 times. During every, like, tornado movement. But with this weapon, with this crest, the sideways pogo is crazy. And super hard to line up correctly. This guy is crazy. Roma, for some reason. I don't know why he says trauma. And he's starting to get annoying because he keeps, like, going under, just wasting time. But TROBBIO lost. Not sure if they can damage you these. Anyway, we take the mirror because it's extra DPS for free. and we go through the elevator. Because now we're getting the harpoon that I was talking about. I forgot completely that we need to get the pale oil, need to get the upgrade, we need to fight TROBBIO to get the harpoon. When I said so. It's super annoying. You have to hit the elevator back up because we're gonna go down later on through the elevator hole. And like it's just something less to wait for later on. Couldn't squeeze. I couldn't squeeze here, that's fine. The underworlds. One of the most depressing areas in the game. Go here, we can skip this guy. I died here once, so you're gonna see my cocoon later on. Hi cocoon. To this guy, I died before. Heal, not on the ground, because on the ground you can burn. And just wait for the guy to blow up, no point in rushing it. And here is like my most embarrassing thing. I went left and like wasted basically half an hour on the wrong way just because I kept getting hit and kept like wasting time, and it was the wrong way to go. I took the wrong left entry, so that's fine. Anyway, we finally got here. We get the harpoon. Let's bind it. The Clawline ability, I believe. The Clawline, yeah. Even though it's called the harpoon in the game, like I'm not just using a weird word. Should have moved quite faster, just so he doesn't like get to the right of me, but I managed to save up the damage so I didn't get hit, so that's fine. This arena is pretty fun. You learn to use the harpoon in the fight, especially against those bomb guys. But I do need to heal. Straight pins for the win. Bomb to the left, bomb to the right. I switched those, that's fine. And we get back to the Archetict. We're not gonna see her, but she's here. If you want, you can look around for her. She sells some pretty cool stuff. Also, I believe the weakest of the Silk Shot's weapons. That's super weird. This is not the elevator hole, so I climb back up. I know I should go down. I'm not sure what hole it was. It was the elevator hole, now I know, but at the time of playing I wasn't that familiar with the route yet. No, here it is, finally. You can take this quite aggressively and just drop down. but you have to be quick with your harpoon, and I haven't used it at this point in like 4 hours of game time, so I still wasn't like super into using it. We'll go a bit on the spikes just to get here. And we are basically out of the Vaultkeeper Whispering Vaults. Out of the Underworks and into the Whispering Vaults, I must say. Go all the way up. Because we want to get the cylinder.
That's fine.
That's fine. Got the cylinder. Now we go to the Vaultkeeper. Give him the cylinder and play the melody.
Pas bien?
You just learn it.
Da, finish
That's
that.
1 out of 3 melodies done.
Hironare.
Now with Melody 1, you can go back through the Cogworks, through the Vaultkeeper stuff, the Whispering Vaults, into the Cogworks area. I didn't find my way, even with assisting stuff. So I just went back to the Cogworks Dancers fight area and went down. That's it. Basically, you pop off here, so it's the same run from this one. And we just have to scale up this entire thing. It is quite difficult, but like it's fun. It's not like difficult in a this is impossible way. It's just fun. You know, and after the nerf from these cogs, they're just dealing 1 damage. Very doable. At 2 damage, it was quite hell to do, especially without the cling grip thingy tool that keeps you on the wall. I used it throughout my entire playthrough, so that was a bit annoying to get back to used to sliding on walls. Went back for the heal, no point in not healing. Especially with this skip open. I believe this is shortcut, not skip. The correct terminology, but you know. Open the way here. It's not that important to open the way, I just like to do it. And you just have to scale this. So there's the steam guy who's super annoying, but manageable. The more annoying is the guy with the claws, because he just doesn't stop, and I waited for him to stop attacking and he didn't. And it was quite shit. Go to the left, avoid the pins of this guy, jump over the cog, continue and get to the wall. This pin, you can technically just jump up using the harpoon and the cog. I didn't want to do that. This guy felt like he's going to hit me, so I killed him. Better him than me. And now we can just hit these guys from under, but they walked away, so I have to lure them back without using my Garama, because Garama uses my silk and I wanted my silk. Here we have the heal, finally. Open this door. Wait for the cog to go down. If you've seen any speedruns of this area, they take the weirdest routes. And like, good on them. I'm never gonna do that. In most runs, except like the world record ones, it ends up being faster to go the regular route here. It's just not that much of a time waste to go the regular route in comparison to what they do. At least in my opinion. I haven't timed it. I'm not sure. I'm speaking out of my ass. Two HP, always fun to be at this type of HP when you're here. Just like basically tasting the finish line. Harpoon the cog, harpoon the thing after it. And we're done, finally. Are we though? Because I also take a hit. If this was double damage, I would have just screamed at this point. He dies, so I think maybe it's faster. It's safer to go that way, because he's dead. And I look and there's another guy from him. So, no thank you. Let's just jump the wall. It's easier. Now the puzzle. The Architect's puzzle of songs. One out of 4. That's not it. That's it. 2 out of 4. Nope. This seems doable. Nope. That doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Okay. So the 4th one is wrong. The 1st one wasn't wrong. I'm surprised. 1st one was right. Wow. It didn't seem to fit right now watching the video. I guess it did. If I remember correctly, the bottom one is a one-liner, so I should change the 4th one. It's a one-liner. I do remember. There. Yep, that's it. I believe these spawn in a regular pattern, so you can just learn it like 2 hits, 3 hits, 2 hits, something. But I didn't. Let's get the light on the podium. Hell yeah. And we learned the second melody. The Architect's melody. Looks like an egg. It isn't. Now I do a quit out here just to heal. It's not really needed quit out or a time save quit out. And the drop is quite easy here. I forgot this was the right that I need to take. It was the next dip. Here we go. And just jump here. Now we have the Conductor's melody, which is by huge far, the most annoying part of the game. I didn't know what to skip and what to not during the making of the video, because even the way there took me quite a while. So I just kept all of it. You can just skip this part up to where you're gonna see on the segmented part where you get to the high halls. Open the shortcut just because I feel like I'm gonna lose at one point and just come back. I never used it, but you know, it's here. It also calmed the enemies a bit on me, so I could just jump over it. I'll get to High Halls. High Halls is a fun area, but the enemies in it are super annoying. Like, just regularly, forget the arena for now. We're gonna get to it. Just regular enemies are super annoying. The guy with the cockflies sounds dumb. His mama stinks. I don't know. I just hate him. And the other guy is cool. Don't get me wrong, this guy, the dead one here. But he's not fancy, I'm gonna say. He attacks us with his head, so that's not fancy behavior. And I need to get this up. I don't know. I'm gonna die too. I'm at 1 HP, so that's fun. I messed up the Harpoon. Polaris. See, he says something I interpret as meat lira, which is meat 100 lira in Syrian. When I know he says meat lira, I know that he's attacking with one of the flies at the swooping attack. Now go here, and I finally craft my cog flies that do nothing for the entire run. Turns out, like, they are strong. They are the strongest tool in the game, in my opinion. But without any buffs, they are super weak. like extremely weak. Can only hold 4. They do basically no damage, and they're just a waste of movement. Like, you can have dodged during the button press to bring them up, or did something else, I don't know. Anyway, surprisingly, at 1 damage, I'm taking it super slow. I do manage to get to the bench. I equip the cog flies, I equip the mirror, and let's go. And you know, this annoying stuff on everyone, so I'm not like messed up over finding it hard. And I start by doing quite well. Wave 1 is annoying, but it's doable. And I can heal at the start of wave 2, but I get double damaged immediately. And just having 2 of these guys is... Honestly, it's not that annoying. What they throw at you later, this is quite tame. I want to say this is annoying. It's not. It's very fun. But I die. So I go back in and die again. And 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 again. To no end. That's frustrating. I wasted like an hour and a half here. It's super hard to do on 5 HP. With no buffs. With no real setup. But you know, I'm like, I played Elden Ring, I played Souls games, I played Hollow Knight the original one. Play this. Not just gonna stop trying to bash my head in the wall until I break it. Getting other buffs is for regular player, not me. Wave 1 is down, we take wave 2 down with us. Wave 3 has the spider, which is super annoying, because he starts stealing your silk, but a silk spear helps. Cleans up. Wave 3 down, wave 4 has these guys take 2 needle attacks and 1 silk spear to die. So if you hit your 2 needle attacks, you can just silk spear them. The spider, I still refer to it as wave 4, so, you know. Wave 5 is 2 of the most annoying enemy in the game. I said this about like 4 enemies this video. So. But like genuinely, I don't think anybody finds these stinky butts like cool or anything. And wave 6. The big boy. Big boy is thankfully easy when he's solo. And like if you've got here, you know what I say when he's solo. Jump. Wave 7. I clear the bell guy first. He's the most annoying one of 3. I enjoy the regular bees or wasps or whatever because they're actually like good silk providers. You can just hit them for silk and they're easy to dodge. I wanted to like save up my heal for later to get the 3rd mask. I needed to use it for 4, so. Good wave, everyone. 7, 8 wave. 9th wave. I'll break the flies. I didn't know they only took 1 silk spear to break. That was fun to figure out. But now I'm just trying to heal up because after this, we all know there's 2 big boys coming down. And you know, I got the cog flies for this phase. I completely forgot to use them. I try using the Harpoon quite a bit here, just because it gives me quick distance closing and damage. And even though it uses 1 silk bar, you get the 2nd silk bar. Here I remember to use my cogflies. Maybe they did something, the guy just died afterwards, but I'm not sure. And the big boy is down. 3 big boys. So this ordeal took me like an hour and a half. You know? After this, I knew I'm not getting the speedrunner's achievement, even though I still had a couple of minutes. Like, technically I could have if I sped up, but it's just, it was quite impossible to beat the 2 final bosses with this setup, with my abilities. Let's learn. The Conductor's melody. It's the least cool one, actually. Like, generally, I like the other 2 way more. Go back, heal. I have all melodies, get back my cogflies. No need to waste any time. Just go to the elevator. And I take the elevator, and obviously I lose quite a bit to Lace, but I'm gonna just show the winning fight. It was like maybe 20 minutes of losing to her. Like, I lost like 5 times. Not to the point that the Conductor's arena had. The issue with Lace is that each fight teaches you stuff that you need to forget for the next fight of Lace. Like, her movement change in a way that just learning Lace 1 doesn't make you so good at Lace 2, and just learning Lace 2 does make you extremely good at Lace 3. They each start to punish you for what you learned from the previous fight. Which is a very cool design. It keeps the bosses fresh, and the new idea is cool. But also learning them and managing them as like 2 separate things in your mind is quite difficult. I mainly rely on her doing this step up attack and me just jumping over her when she's coming down. And the pogos. She's super easy to pogo. And after pogoing, she can't basically hit you with her parry if you're paying attention to what she's doing. And if she can't parry there, I can just run out of it. I do have the time to do it. Plier et relever. Man, this pogo is hard to hit. And she's down. As I said, it took me like a couple of tries, basically 5 or 6 tries to get this. It is not that as easy as it seems, because she does have a lot of hit back with the like circles later on. She also can corner you down with her big circle attack that charges up a bit. It's not always as easy as it seems. We have the final one of these soul memory things. Obviously, Infinite Silk helps with the Harpoon. I don't know why I hit that down. You don't need to hit it down. Just Harpoon over it. They all go back to regular if you die anyway, so it's fun. Just jump on the side, Harpoon away. And you're there. Silkeries. Silk memories. Go up to the cradle. We get the bench. I also die to the final boss. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna see me die to it. You're gonna see just a skip part. I believe I died to the final boss 2 times. Like 2 times max. I'm wondering if it's 1 time or 2 times, but I remember it's twice. It is surprisingly easy for a final boss. Even a not real final boss, you know. Anyway, Garama. And I'm not gonna commentate this fight. I hope you just enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching if you watched this far. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me if you want to see more of this type of videos. I'm planning at least one more, and then seeing how they do, if they get any views or anything. Anyway, thank you.
Friend!